Hey everybody, Milo here. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about a recent video that I posted on my YouTube and on my Instagram regarding a student named Ted who struggled with early extension, and in one lesson we made some pretty big changes and walk you through what the process looked like so you can go through the same process yourself. Step one, we have to find the actual root cause for the issue. So early extension for many is thought of as the problem. But in reality, early extension usually is something that you do to solve something else you're doing to make it possible for you to hit the ball. So what this student had going on in his golf swing, first off, the face was too open. Okay? So he needed to early extend to be able to allow himself to throw the head out at the golf ball. So that was problem number one. Problem number two occurred in his backswing. So as he took the club back, his right hip would actually shift out and never really turn back behind him. So what that would look like, if I make a backswing, I'll just show you from face on first, but if I make a backswing and my right hip goes this way and I don't get turned enough, my body is taking up the inside path, so I'm not going to be able to swing this club into the inside of the ball. So I could either turn and hit it this way and hit a big old pull, or I can slide, get my body out in front like this and let the club kind of fall back and then flip, which is the route that better players generally take. And Ted is actually a very high-level amateur player here in the state of Arizona. So he's managed to play pretty darn good with that motion going on. But now that we know the two issues, first thing we did is we solved his grip problems. We got the club a little more in the fingers in both hands. Okay? Then we went about solving the turn problem. And the way we did that is by adding actually a little bit of flow. So I had him feel like he's stepping from foot to foot, but once his foot lands on his right foot, I had him feel like he starts to turn and get this hip to rotate around versus shifting this way. So turn, use the pressure with this leg to turn this hip back and out of the way. So once he did that, I'll include some pictures here, but once he was able to make that turn better, then naturally it set him up to be able to swing from the inside. Then all we had to do is help him feel how to start the club down without throwing his hands at it. Because at first, the first couple swings he made this big turn, and he threw his hands and he hit a big old pull hook. So then we had to change the sequence. So what we did, we actually slowed him down. I had him make the little flowy motion, big turn, hit the ball in slow motion. And the goal was to start the ball to the right and draw it back. So big turn. Then we had to feel like from the top of the swing, like this right hip actually flexed more. So it got deeper, so it cleared out the inside-out path, and that the right hand never got on top. So as long as the grip was good, he didn't need to roll the face over. So we big turn, sit down, and hit that shot like that. Now here's the key. We have to build that pattern. You can't just go straight into full speed. It won't work. So Ted spent some time hitting slow shots and then gradually built up where he could feel how to make that pattern work with a little speed in it. So we went from this to that. Okay? Something like that. So I hope that helps. If you struggle with early extension, find the root, whether it be the face being too open, or you not getting enough turn in the backswing, or enough depth in the backswing with your pelvis. Fix that first, and then work slowly on changing the pattern of how you throw the club or release the club into the ball, and early extension will go away.